Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with the last part of Radiant Tale. This is where we're going to play around, listen to the voice acting, and have a little bit of fun for a little while. Probably won't be a super long part. You never know, because sometimes we get invested and we play for too long. But I just loaded a random save. I was like, okay, we're in our tent somewhere. I think this is in the. I have no idea what chapter it's in. I have no idea where we are. I just loaded a random one because I was like, I saw our tent background and I was like, all right, people should be here, and we'll just kind of skip through. Also, in the settings, when you turn the voices on and off, you can hear the individual characters. So characters we don't hear, like some of the side characters that we don't know where they are or whatnot, we can listen to there just for a little bit. But anyway, so going through looking at this, for the voice acting, Zephora was Ryuki in Cupid Parasite, so that'll be interesting. And technically Dill in Nekopara Catboy's Paradise, but I don't know if we turned the voice acting on. I mean, we always turn the voice acting on after the fact, but there was a point where we didn't. So like some of the earlier games, and then I'm like, I don't remember. Nekopara Catboy's Paradise we should have, because that was not that long ago, but he's also Tachibana in Color X Malice. Okay. Oh, Unlimited. Bishalia, this is what I find interesting, is Benkei in Birushana and Canis in Cafe Enchanté. Those are voice, and Demento in Period Cube. Okay. Also in Catboy Paradise. But those are voices that I'm like, those to me seem like they should have been deeper voices, and Pashalia seems like, so I'm I can't, this is going to be fun, okay? This is interesting, because that's not vibing with the idea in my head that I had for Pashalia, so kind of fun here. Ion was not in anything we've played before, so that's interesting. Rady, obviously, I know for a fact Nobuhiko Okamoto can do a cute voice and a sexy voice. He was Hansel in Code Realize, Soda in Collar X Malice, Taiga in Variable Barricade. He was Yang in Pio Fiore, obviously. Hiroya in Period Cube. He was Peter in Cupid Parasite. We are. Oh, wait a minute! You're Haiji and Charade Maniacs. We're playing that right now in tandem, and somehow now my brain is broken because I'm not sure I looked at who was the voices for these characters, and like, sir, listen, I'm gonna put an asterisk in this for anybody that's watching that in tandem. If I wasn't already fucking sus a certain character, I am now. Anyway, and yeah, so that was basically everything we've played, and I know for a fact you're good at doing cute little voice and then the sexy voice, because I mean, we've heard you as Yang, and we know when you know his voice in your head, you're one of those people that I just know. But also Fire Emblem Engage, you're my best boy, and I know that you're capable, oh my god, and then being sexy. Like, listen, anyway, Vilio was Yosuga in Olympia Soiree, which is going to be interesting to me because I'm like, okay, Vilio and Yosuga are like two vastly different types of characters, so I'm kind of curious here. Nothing else that we've played, or obviously that's been localized, to be fair. Either most of them, when I say it's nothing we've played, it's because they haven't been localized. Some of them, it's like, I do have that game, but we haven't played that, whatever. But Jinia, this is fun. Jinia is Majima from Butterfly's Poison, which I'm just like, well, all right, okay. Suganobu from Birushana, Shiba from Ephemeral. He's in Diabolic Lovers, which we can't play. He was in Hakuoki. Miki was the evil side character that we were like, you are such a bastard, but you're hot, right? Huh, interesting. And I don't know if Hakuoki might have been before we started listening to the voice acting. Aleste, the funniest fucking thing for me is Aleste is Minagishi and Color X Malice, and that somehow vibes because those two are very like, I'm like, yes, I see it. You're the same person. I don't know what it is. I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like when you hear a voice actor and they're playing characters that are vastly different, Vilio being the same as Yosuga, you're like, vastly different characters here. That's so bizarre. But Aleste and Minagishi, yeah, no, okay. I don't remember 10 from Cafe Enchanté. I blocked out a lot of that. I know a lot of people like that, but I was just like, yeah, you know what? My After Effects of the game was like, eh. I blocked out a lot of it, but I feel like that was a side character. I feel like he's in a lot of side things. And then Baby Calivis and Adult Calivis have not been in anything we've played or anything before like that. So this is gonna be fun. So we reconvened.
なんだこの黒いの。
I'm assuming the voice is. Ooh. Oh, hold on. I do want to go and make sure because I have the. It's supposed to. Whoops. Whoops. No sound. No, wait, what? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna turn the base game music. That'd be good. Oh, that's perfect. Let's just turn it way down so it's not like the voices are way up. It's supposed to, the highlight thing turns the music down when the voices are on, but I don't want the music to be like blasting, but I want the voices to be loud, so hopefully everything's okay because I haven't tested this, but anyway. Okay.
イカってことは食えるのか?
I think this works for Villia. I think it works. I'm still trying to wrap my head around Yosuga. I'm sure he did a different inflection because I'm like, really? Because it doesn't fit for me.
ああ、新鮮なイカとオリエンスで有名な店のソースが手に入ったんだ。
This is exactly what I expected from Ion. Yeah.
黒いね。
I'm sorry, Pashalia, wait.
イカスミって歯が黒くなっちゃうのよね。まあ、今日はもう出かけないしいいけど。
The line in Ginny's voice is so good. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Val, okay.
なんだこれ、うまい。リーベルに来たお客さんが言ってたけどよ。イカスミって体にいいらしいぜ。
This is what I'm talking about. Like, that's so cutesy and adorable, but you know he can be like sex. So, I can't wait till he turns into human rating because I want to see if there's a difference.
そうなの？この見た目からは想像つかないね。
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, hold on. I understand why a lot of people... Okay, first of all, I knew why a lot of people liked Pashalia to begin with, because he's beautiful. But I kind of get it if you play with the voice acting on, because there's something so not right about this, and in the best way possible. Like, you can't have that sexy of a voice, sir. What are you doing? Oh my. Okay.
なんでも美肌効果とか若返り効果があるんだとか。
Okay, he's one of those voice actors that, like, he's capable of doing the goofy, cutesy voice, and you're like, okay, and then when you hear the you're like, how the fuck? Sir, how the fuck? I'm so impressed.
それは口が汚れるのを気にしてる場合じゃないわね。
And then Ginny just got normal. Okay, alright.
おい、飛ばすな。
Okay, that was a brief version for Zephora, but I'm still into it.
ごめん、ここついちまった。
海水を用意しておいた。乾燥する前に処置を施せば大丈夫だ。
If I didn't love this game already, I love it now. Like, I already loved it, but you know, sometimes, we've seen this with, Even If Tempest, where you're like, okay, no, how dare you do that voice for this character? You know what I mean? Where you're like, no, this doesn't work for me, I'm out. Like, why they did that to Tyrell, I'll never understand. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, these all work. Most of the time, they're like, yeah, these are great. This is just making it better for me. I don't know.
備えあれば憂いなしってやつだね。
This is the only thing in my brain right now that isn't vibing. And it's not in a bad way. My brain is like, I'm not expecting this to come out of Pashalia, and I like it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But it feels so weird, because I'm like, I'm not used to this.
こいつなら高確率でやらかすだろうし、予想は容易だな。
Yeah, Zephora's perfect. They're all perfect.
汚したのは悪かった。ザフラ、炭飛ばさずに食べる方法を教えてくれ。
いいだろう、教えてやる。簡単だ。食べるのやめろ。
それは無理だ、食いたい。
ビリオの食べっぷりは見ていてすがすがしいからな。気にしなくていい。
Oh god, I love this.
昨日、都市に来た時もそうだったが、プロポーズや結婚式に遭遇する回数が多いように思った。
There's part of me that's just like, we need to just play with the voice acting on, and I'm just gonna, I'll read me and you guys have to read along.
この年では、そういうことを必ず人前でやるという決まりでもあるんだろうか。
We'd never get through the game because I'd be like, I love this so much. It would probably wear off after like the first 5 hours. Be like this the whole time. Like, we already don't get anywhere and it takes us 3 times longer to play a game because I interject and I talk a lot. But I'd be like,
くっつく奴らも多いが、同じくらい別れる奴も多いんだ。目の前で別れる奴を何組も見たな。
I love this so
愛を
much.
尊ぶとか言いながら、あれは正直呆れちまったぜ。
Okay, so we must be in Orions now. Must be in
人
chapter
間っ
3.
ていうのは、一度つがいになっても、結構簡単に離れちまうもんなんだな。
Or were we in whatever, we're in Orions, whatever chapter that is. in the
精霊
cover round.
魂が廃れたことからも、それは明らかだ。
そうだね。精霊魂は誓いを破ったら、重い罰があるって聞いたけど。
You know what? I actually, never mind. We're not going to play with the voice acting on ever because this is more fun after the fact. Because, like, I get the impression from a character, like, this is the voice I think they should have, whatever. And it's so much more fun after because, like, I don't think I would be half as fucking stunned as fuck with Pashalia if we hadn't. He's got the soft voice, whatever. And then this voice comes out of him, and I'm like, every time you open your mouth, I'm baffled. I love it.
でも本当にその人だけって決めたなら、揺るがないはずだと思う。
Ow, sir! Stop it! You know what? Don't stop. Keep talking.
精霊さんも、祝福したカップルが別れたら、悲しむよ。
My brain can't process it because I'm so used to after what 60 fucking hours? Well, roughly. I mean, 60 parts, I think. Like, oh god, are we at 65? This is 66, isn't it? Okay, well, we played at least 60 hours of the game because some parts were shorter than others and whatever. 60 plus hours! Having an impression of Pashalia and the voice that he had in my head, and now this is coming out of him, and it's just like, I can't get over it! It's great! Everybody else is like, yeah, okay, yeah, that fits. And this is complete opposite, but I'm here for it. I love it.
今のオリエンスで、精霊のために痛める心を持ち合わせてる奴は少ない。ここの奴らが優先するのは、見えないものより目先の娯楽だろうからな。
確かに、娯楽の類は他の都市に比べて多かったな。
ああ。個人の路上パフォーマンスも多いが、小さなステージも賑わってた。
競合相手が多いって感じか。
What he's doing for Rainy is so much fun. It's like, no, it's wrong. But I love it. Oh, okay, hold on.
確かにそうかもな。
I love it.
もうバッチリ。水中庭園の広場使えるわよ。
Jinia is also one of those, like, it's not exactly what I expected, but it fits and it's still kind of fun.
すごいね。あの広場を使わせてもらえるんだ。
Stop it! I can't get over this!
俺は外から見ただけだけど、人間って水の中でも息ができるのか？
We're gonna be here forever. I was like, well, maybe we'll go for like, no, we're gonna be here forever, guys. It's gonna be a full ass part.
そんな人間、もしいるとしたら、強い水の精霊と契約してるパズハリアくらいだろうな。
あの庭園全体にレーベの魔法がかけられてて、誰でも呼吸ができる特殊な水になってんだよ。
そっか、すげえな。あ、でも、そうするとさすがに火は使えなさそうだな。
These are so good.
どうしたんだ、パズハリア。 何か言いたいことがあるなら言え。
ありがとう。やっぱりザフォラは優しいね。
勘違いするな。優しさじゃない。喋らない奴が一人でもいると、会議が進まないから催促してるだけだ。
クルトラの時のブーメランだな。
黙れ毛玉。塩水につけて干す。
He says that so much more calmly than you expect from his face.
やめろ！俺様のキューティクルが死ぬ！
He's like, shut up or I'll drown you. Like, he's just so
この都市
deadpan.
は水の精霊が多いと聞いた。きっと、パスハリアにしかわからないことがあるのだろう。聞かせてもらえるだろうか。
うん。僕、水中庭園に行ったんだけど、そこで見たことが、ちょっと気になっちゃって。
So much.
水中庭園は、確かにすごく綺麗な場所だったんだ。
Okay, hold on. We're gonna start skipping through a little bit because I want to see if we can. Oh, we just had an Alest moment. I want to kind of get through. Okay, because we're here. I want to maybe get through to like where the performance is. You know. We're going with Zephora, of course we are. We're getting points with Zephora even though we're not playing this. I also want to get Radiant as like. Okay, here we go. Is this our performance day? Let's see. Big day arrived. Okay.
今回も満席だな。
この分だと有料で、かつ少し高額にしても売れただろうな。
I want to see if they put on different voice FX for like the thing. You know what I mean?
今回新しく作ったチラシも効果的だった。
I don't remember. I can't
だ
remember
な。
what we did in Orion.
パスハリアの描いた絵、すげえうまかったし。これなら毎回描いてほしいくらいね。
Okay, hold on.
そういや、パスハリアはどこだ？いつもなら一緒に客席眺めてるだろ？
It's so funny because like he almost has a slight different lilt to his voice in this conversation than he did earlier ones.
パスハリアならまだあっちで精霊と最終確認してるみたいよ。今回はパスハリアのショーだもんな。
ここまで大々的に人前で魔法を使うのも初めてだから、確認したいことも多いのだろう。
これまでなんだかんだ魔法を使う演目は避けてたしな。
Okay.
ごめんねみんな。確認とかギリギリまでかかっちゃって。
I can't get over Pashalia every time he opens his mouth.
精霊さんたちには、それぞれ配置についてもらったよ。
I love it. It's like still soft, but it's very deep and sexy, and it's like not what I was expecting. So it's still every time I'm like, I know that this is the voice now, but like I still don't expect it every time.
いよいよ、なんだね。
よし。じゃあ今回の主役のパスハリアから一言。
適当にそれらしいこと言っとけ。
正直、ドキドキしすぎて頭が回らないんだけど。でも、聞いてもらえるかな？分かったことがあるんだ。今更なことかもしれないんだけど。僕には、みんながいる。このサーカスは、みんながいるからサーカスで、僕たちのショーは、みんながいるから作れるもので、つまり、不安もあるけど、みんなと一緒なら大丈夫だって思えるんだ。きっと、今日のショーも成功するよ。
お、言い切ったな。
成功する
Gotta
と
find a
自己
radiant
暗示をかけるのも重要なことだからな。
in human form.
ああ、絶対成功するさ。
We could probably load a save that's in Rady's chapters. It'll work.
お前たち、いつものことだが楽観的すぎだろ。
気を引き締めろってことだね。
Every time.
ザフォラのそういうところ、僕も見習わないと。
Every time he opens his mouth, I don't expect it. I should. But I
しっ
don't.
かり者で、計画性と行動力があって、練習には真面目に打ち込む真摯さもあって、
もういい、やめろ。
He's like, stop embarrassing me.
そろそろ時間よ。みんな、準備してちょうだい。
今回は、僕が精霊さんの言葉を伝えたいってわがままを、
Oh, sorry, I skipped that. It's okay. Hold on, I want to get into
今、
the.
今す、
Let's get into the performance.
僕たち
Here we
の
go.
中を取り持ってくれた彼らがサーカスの人だったなんて驚いたね。
The random people we helped.
それにこのカップル席、特別感があって素敵だね。
ああ、チケット
Okay,
こ
hold on.
んな大規模なし
Okay, we don't care about these people. Okay. Okay, I want to get to the performance because I want to see if they do something different during the performance, if their voices are different. You know what I mean? It's permanently going into my Switch case so that when I'm out, I just. pop it
Ladies
anyway.
and gentlemen! 親愛なるオリエンスの皆様。本日は我らの公演にお越しいただき、誠にありがとうございます。
I like how they put the echo on the voice like you're in a state on a stage.
数ある催しの中から私たちのショーにお越しくださり、大変光栄に思います。皆様の選択を後悔させないような至福のひとときをお届けすることを。それでは、
Sorry. Skip that
この
back.
地にふさわしい幻想的な時間をお過ごしください。
Snapbird.
さあみんな、お客さんに挨拶しよう。
Although I don't think this is a good one for it because
綺麗。
because it's mostly Pashalia, right?
今から紡ぐ物語は、僕たち精霊が見てきた、この街、
Do the others play
Audience です。
spirits in this one?
この街のみんなと生き、暮らしてきた僕たちが何を思い、何を感じてきたのか。それから、今もみんなのことを見守っているということを、どうか知ってください。
ここは水上都市オリエンス。人と精霊が共存する水の都。かつてはオリエンスを築いた水の大精霊レーベを皆が敬愛していました。
レーベ様は人が喜ぶのが好きで芸術の発展に尽くしてくれたからな。
Yeah, he still basically beat himself.
この芸術を愛する都市なら俺のパフォーマンスを認めてくれるはずだ。
Just a little salty.
ある者がジャグリングやパントマイムを披露すると、
The echoing is a
あの
little
子、
distracting.
何か面白いことをしだした。僕たちも協力しよう。
I get it, but I kind of wish they only did it for like Ginny's introduction and then just went back to normal because it continuing through the whole production is like it's getting a little like you're like okay stop. There's just something about it that's almost a slightly I don't hate it, but it gets a little grating on your nerves where you're like, we can stop doing that now. You know what I mean?
お、水でできた玉？しょうがないな。やってやるよ。よっ、
ふわ
それに見て。
I don't care about that.
うわ、すごいすごい。
たく、ハードル上げやがって。でも楽しかったな。本当は認めても。
Okay, hold on, let's see. Okay, here we go. Wait.
ねえ、だったらみんな二人の愛
Hold on. I just wanted to see. I don't know if like Rady or Ion does anything different. I just wanted to see. Okay.
これは、精霊が祝福してくれ
I'm
てい
gonna
るの
guess they
か。
don't. So
ありがとう。必ず彼女と幸せになると誓おう。
オリエンスでレーベに愛を誓ったカップルに。
Okay. So I'm gonna assume they basically don't. It's just got the reverberation thing, but that's driving me a little bonkers. I'm like, I don't particularly love that. That's about the only thing I would say. Like, I get it. I get why they did it, and you gotta props to the effect. But it's like, okay, I'm gonna need you to tone that down though. So let's actually, you know what? Let's see.
もともと子供の方が咲かせやすいが、田舎の人間は都会の奴らみたいにすれてないからな。
Okay, can we go back to here? Okay, let's come back here. Oh, wait. Because we got some molest going on, so I want to, like... Okay, let's go back here.
ああ、了解した。
It was so hard because now he's like echoey because he's through the chalice. We'll find him again later.
データでは有名な話だが、やはりクロリスは田舎の方が咲きやすいものなんだな。
We really should go to at the end when we do it, he freaks out about the prince.
都市もそうであってくれれば、もう少し王子の症状改善に役立つんだが。
I do like the fact that, I gotta be honest, they do it and they're like, okay, we're on stage, so we have the little echo as if the voice is echoing through the stadium or the the tent. And then this is like, he's through a phone. Like, they did really good with the effects like that. But it's kind of like, no, but I need to hear it less normally. But it fucking
道
fits
具の発
perfectly.
展に伴って失うものがあるのは自然の摂理よ。
Okay, actually, hold on. Whoops, stop.
でも、王子は今のとこ、順調に回復してるんだろ？
Fine. That was my last one. Let's see. That's Pashalia chapter. That's Sephora. Okay. These are all wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Because now we get baby Calivis too. And Rady in like man form.
いいんじゃないかしら。他のメンバーでしっかりサポートすれば問題ないわね。
僕が、メイン？
よし、それじゃあ早速練習しようぜ。あ、ラリーダとビリオにはこれから野暮用に付き合ってほしいのよ。
Where did a lest pop in as normal?
アーテールでも言ったが、話を聞くだけだからな。
That's exactly what Stop it! This is what I'm talking about! Can't talk in that voice, sir. Jesus! But that's what I'm talking about. You heard the Rady voice, and now you hear this. Like. Ugh! You guys underplayed this. FYI. Shame on you! Actually, high five for that. Because, like, I was expecting, because I know he's capable of it, and then, like, I was wondering, you guys, like, yeah, I mean, you think he does. It sounds different. Sounds different! This is, like, two different people! He's up there as in my amazing of, like, holy fuck it. This is... Listen, we know I love Jun Fukuyama. He's always going to be my favorite. But part of that is the fact that... And even Junichi Suabe, right? You can do the Rel/Undertaker voice and then also have sexy voices. The fuck, sir? Like, that's always impressive to me. So, Nobuhiko Okamoto being able to do that is like, you're up there with my, god damn it, I'm so fucking impressed, I can't even. I can't even!
ん？なんだよ、野暮用って。俺もか？
ビリオの力も貸してほしいことなのよ。そういうわけで、王子の教育は一旦あなたたちに任せるわ。
Okay, so we're giving us... Okay.
野暮用って 一体何を話してるんだろうね。
That I was like, that's not Polish. Every time!
ジーニアが自分たちに王子を任せるということは、よほど大切な用事なのだろ
さあな。そんなに気になるなら、あいつらが戻ってきた時に聞けばいいだろ
You know why I love
う。
our
毛玉
man
な
harem?
ら、お前に何でも教えるだろうし。
Because they all talk like this and they're all their voices. You're like, they're all perfect and stop it. It's giving me chills. I love it. Especially when Rady talks in human Rady voice.
見たことのないものがいっぱい。全部気になる。
う。失礼する。
Okay, we need to get to Rady though.
ありがとう。イオン。
Oh, Eon. That's other saying. Well, I mean,
あれは
of course.
風の魔法石を使った最新のドライヤーだな。髪がサラサラになるって触れ込みの。
髪を乾かすための魔法。
そっか。こり、しない。
Okay, we're all still here. Where's
こ
Rady?
こに、僕も立つんだね。
Where did Rady go? No,
He-
there's two. We only got one! You can't do this! Oh, 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 oh.
と、
そうだな。街中にあればいい使い方だと思う。けど、お前がこれからやるのは、お客さんを目の前にしたショーだ。
Oh my god. I think that's her problem! Rady, is that you? You turned into a hot guy! And then he's like, hi. And you're like, oh, your voice also is sexy! What the shit? You went from cute, fluffy, like squeaky voice to this? Ah! Son of a bitch!
パフォーマンスの中で、雨をしのいだり、目印を作る必要ってあるか？
This is also why they make this man play characters like Yang that are evil, because you're like, there is something that's like a throaty growl underlying, even in Rady's voice right now, where you're like, that is why they make you evil characters, because it is sexy, stop it.
うん。
責めてるわけじゃねえから顔上げろって。
Like, you're saying I'm not criticizing you, but it sounds like you're about to stab me. Sir, oh god.
大事なのは、誰のために、何のためにパフォーマンスしようとするのか。それを考えることだ。
This is why Alchrist is my favorite too. Well, okay, in Fire Emblem Engage, Alchrist is just my favorite because he's like a little sad sack. But he has like the, oh my god, I'm doing the timid thing. And Nobuhiko Okamoto does that really well. Like, oh, I'm gonna be timid. But then there are times when you're playing him as a character where he's like, all right. Or like he does, and he says something. It's just an underlying line underneath. And you're like one of the generic, like, when you're using him in battle. And it's like, oh, did you just get sexy, sir? I love it. I love it. Because again, he's one of those like voice actors that's really good at doing like super cute and then sexy. And that is something that okay, I just said it 5 minutes ago. It's so impressive. I can't help. I'm never going to not be impressed by this.
それが分かってねえと、ただの魔法自慢になっちまう。
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we I just want to listen to this line again. Listen to this. Because there's something where he just gets so deep and growly that it sounds like he's mad at you. And I love it.
それが分かってねえと、ただの魔法自慢になっちまう。
Do you see the descent from like, I'm just talking like this to I'm going to kill you? Like, oh, stop it.
それが分かってねえと、ただの魔法自慢になっちまう。
It's like normal and then it gets dark. And I love it so much.
コリブスは、誰のためにパフォーマンスをする？
Like, were you trying to do this? Is this just how you normally talk? Oh my god, I don't think I'd be able to walk.
お客さん？
それももちろん正解だ。けど最初は実感が薄いっつうか、イメージしにくいだろう。
And like, again, like this. So normal. The normal voice. Okay, it's sexy voice. But it's still in a normal tone. Like, blah, blah, blah. But everyone. It just gets a little deep and like, sir, you're getting into the dark territory and I love it.
だから、 どこかの誰かじゃなくて、もっと身近な人を想像してみろよ。お
And then he
前が笑顔にしたいのは誰だ？
And then he pops back into like fluffball form, and then he's got like a cutesy voice, and I'm like, I just.
父様を笑顔にしたい。僕と会うときは、だから。
そっか。やっぱ親には笑顔になってほしいよな。血のつながった大切な存在なんだし。
Aw.
いや、なんでもない。ほら、俺にも親代わりみてえな存在がいたって前にも話したろ。そのことを思い出しただけだ。
Again, totally normal, just totally normal guy voice, and then like.
確か王様は直接は来れねえけど、通信杯越しにパフォーマンスの様子を確認するんだってよな。
Listen, you're never gonna steal my heart from Zephora. He's still always gonna be my number one. But Jesus Christ, I love Rady more now. When you do the voice acting and you just get that instant where it's like, I'm a normal, and then I get into the deep throat, and then I'm normal, and then and then Pashalia, every time he opens his mouth, where is that coming from? Where is that voice coming from?
よろしくお願いします。
Okay. Let's go. Actually, no. This is where we start. I'm going to go to the Vilio chapter 10 because this is where we're in the thing, so we get to Calivus ages up.
どうか彼に伝えてくれ。
Oh, we get to hear Arthur's voice too.
次に会う時には、また共に世界を旅しようと。
Actually, oh, you know what I should have done? Hold on. Sorry. What we should have done is go here. Okay, hold on. This is Vilio's chapter. I'm going to skip through till we get to the thing, and then we can hear all the great spirits' voices. We'll choose the right... Oh, fuck, I don't remember what the... Look for another way. That's the right answer. If I remember correctly. Because then we'll see everybody, because we get to see all of our people, too. Like, all of our family and stuff like that have a little... We can listen to Spiria, and I think our parents... I saw Spiria and stuff like that in the voice list, so you could turn on and off certain voices. And, like, Luna and Avi and stuff, so we'll do them in the thing. So this is where we do... Oh, we say we can't, I think.
Oh.
Little baby Calivas. Okay, hold on.
混乱しているようだな。
Ooh, your voice echoes when you're in dragon form.
わしは、この島のドラゴンを管理する代表のようなものだ。
This is kind of exactly what I expected. Again, you know, like sometimes voice, you're like, not what I thought. Like Pashalia, not at all what I thought, but I'm here for it. This is kind of what I expected.
ようこそ、ドラゴンの島、パシオへ。
Pasio. I don't have a Japanese accent, so. Okay.
それを使えば。
なんだ？封印に向けて一歩前進したのに。
I just wanted to listen to them again, but at the same time. Okay, this was back then. Okay, so we're here. I want to go into the... I want to get into the cave so we can hear all the spirits and everything like that. This might be a long-ass part, but I'm having a lot of fun. This is making me feel so much fucking better. Oh, Spiria was right there, but we can hear her in the thing. It's okay. I know, and there was a whole bunch of Rady right there, but that's okay. It's just where I had saved. Like, I don't have a save from before we went into that, except for here, so. Everybody's... And plus, it would be fun, too, after we get all the things... Okay, here we go. Whoop, 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 whoop.
気づきやがったか。このまま永遠に同じ場所を回ったらよかったのによ。
I'm sorry, why does his voice sound so familiar? They don't have them listed here. This is Valen, but why does his voice sound so familiar? And then we get to see adult
落ち着いて。多分魔法だよ。
ああ、その通り。今の炎はな、ただの警告だ。
What?
だがこれ以上奥へ進むなら、次は警告じゃ済まさねえ。
I don't think there is a...
俺様のことを知ってんのか。随分と博識な盗っ人だな。
I'm sorry, I'm scrolling as I just trying to see if...
黙れ。どんな噂を聞きつけてここまで来たか知らねえが。
I'm gonna have to try to look it up as we go.
骨まで焼き尽くされたくなきゃ、今すぐ消えやがれ！
That sounds so familiar! Why? We're gonna do the right answers. I'm trying right now to like search up,
あ？ならなんだって？
like, why are you here then?
僕はコリブス。アーテイルの血を引く者です。
アーテイルの子孫だと？ならそっちの嬢ちゃんは？おいおい、何の冗談だ。まさか今になってアーテイルの血族がここを訪れるとはな。しかもよりにもよってマスタードラゴンの演者と一緒か。たく、一体どんな運命の皮肉だよ。
どういう意味ですか？
ああ、いいぜ。先に進めよ。
Oh my god, it's only anything I'm finding is only giving the main characters. I can't find like a list.
いいの？そんなあっさり。
And visual novel data is not helpful with their...
俺様は考えるのが苦手だからな。事情とかそういうのは二の次。
Like they give you again, full character list here.
気に入れば通す。気に入らなければ通さない。そんだけだ。お前らは焼かれる恐怖にひるまず、強さを示してみせたからな。
They don't go through the great spirits. They only go up to like King Vigonia. And like, you know, Fira's up. What the fuck? Come on! How the fuck? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh, this is so irritating. Because his voice is so fucking familiar. I'm gonna find out I have no idea who he is.
俺様はそこが気に入った。マスタードラゴンの嫁とアーテイルの血族。あいつらとは全然違えが、確かに懐かしい気配だな。俺様はそれを見れただけで満足だ。
Yeah, I can't find it. I'm so annoyed. It only goes through, like, it'll have, like, Balto and stuff like that, but it doesn't go through, like, these guys. They don't count. It has Firo and stuff in there and Luna, but nobody else.
この先に眠ってるのは、俺様たちの後悔だ。
And unfortunately...
進むなら気をつけろ。他の連中は性格が悪いからな。
Oh my god, it's driving me crazy. If you know, let me know, because like I feel like it's so fucking familiar. Alright, anyway.
見えない。
Okay. Don't see our girl. I expect her to have a sexy ass voice.
あなたは。
いらっしゃい。小さなアーテイルと。
Mhm.
ドラゴンの力を感じる少女。
it's a lot more lyrical than I expected, but it's still like in the pretty, sexy, not like super cutesy voice. She didn't have a cutesy voice. She knew she was going to have a sexy voice. So.
ええ、わかっているわ。この洞窟の奥に眠る力。ラグレスの結晶目当てでしょ。
そうです。僕たちにはそれが必要なんです。
アーテイルの血を継ぐ者の願いなら叶えてあげたいとは思うけれど。でもね、私としては彼をこのまま静かに眠らせてあげたい。その邪魔をするなら相応の覚悟が求められるわ。ならば問いましょう。あなたがそうまでして。
Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay. We're gonna skip through because we don't need to hear everything. We got
ストレートな性格、伝承。じゃあ。
Okay. Here we go.
ここ。ひょっとして。
聞こえている。わざわざおせっかいなレーベが声を届けてくれたからね。だけどあいにく僕は読書で忙しい。ようなら3日ほど待ってくれ。
3日もここ
で？何？ラリーダ。今、ラリーダと言ったか？なぜその名を知ってるんだ？まさか。詳しく聞かせてくれ。
There's certain moments where he sounds familiar too, but I'm not sure.
そうか。ラリーダは1000年後の今も生きているのか。
When he gets excited like this, when he's getting excited, like that sounds familiar, but it could just sound similar. I don't know. It's driving me crazy. I can't look these up.
お酒とか。
それは驚いたな。この僕が封印を守る思念として本体と切り離されたとき。
And then there's other moments where I'm like, no, I'm not sure. Like sometimes he sounds familiar and sometimes he doesn't. So I'm not really sure. I think I'm just I don't know.
まだ彼には心どころかほぼ意志すらなかったのに。ラリーダめ。礼儀面は成長しなかったようだな。そんな話を聞かされた以上、もう精霊の試練も何もない。
Okay, alright. Yeah. Yeah, there's moments his voice sounds familiar. Oops.
さっきも言った通り、風の精霊の目と耳は遠くまで届く。
I expected her to have a cuter voice, and she does.
ラグレスがみんなから隠してても、私はすぐに気づいたのに。
Regulus. So much better than Regulus. Regulus. Sounds better.
じゃあ、リベラは気づいてて放置した。
Still sounds weird.
ええ。私が魔物食いを知った日、ラグレスはこう言ったの。自由を愛する大精霊リベラよ。どうかこのことは黙っていてくれ。我はアーテイルのために、皆が平和に暮らせる世界を築き上げる。案ずるな。無理はしない。そしてその言葉を信じた結果。教えてちょうだい、二人とも。私は、どうすべきだった？
Like, usually what happens with, the Japanese female voice acting, it's either really high-pitched and kind of irritating, or then it's super sexy. She's got a nice balance where it's a little bit higher pitched. There's more of a, it's not a sexy voice. It's a little more in the cutesy, but it's not that high-pitched irritating where you're like, God, I hate it. It's grating on my nerves. It's actually very nice.
友の言葉を信じたのは間違いだったの？
But they tend to with anime, it's you have the sexy voice or you have the ear-piercing, shrieky, high-pitched, kind of annoying voice where it's grating on your nerves, and I just want to no. They just tend to do that for some reason, so I'm it's nice when you're yeah, no, okay. She's got a little more of a sweetness in her voice than it's not sexy, but it's nice, it's pleasant. it doesn't grate on my nerves. Should have told them.
仲間を
Okay, so now let's get to Arthur. Right, here we go. Here we go.
当てる。悪い。
Oh, sorry, I just skipped his first line. Shit. Well, it's
し
better
か
if
し
we...
今のアーテイルの王城はこんなに豪華なのか。いや、でもあれだな。町に自分の名前をつけるのはやっぱりやめとくべきだった。自分でアーテイルとか言うと、なんていうか違和感しかないよ。
It's better if we stare at him when we get to hear his voice. His voice sounds familiar too. I start to feel like though sometimes there are voices that sound familiar because like there's some voice actors that kind of do sound similar. You're like, oh, okay, they kind of sound similar, but like if you were listening to them back to back, you'd be able to tell the difference. But I feel like something in his voice sounds familiar, but he might not be at all. You know what I mean?
はあ、姿がこんな風に透けているのは許してくれ。
No, but he really does sound familiar. Valen and Arthur sound very familiar to me. Celius, I'm not sure if it's just certain times it sounds familiar because maybe when he's getting really excited, he sounds like another voice actor that I know. You know what I mean? But these two, Valen and Arthur sound, there's something about them. I'm like, I swear to God, if I looked them up, I would be like, yeah, okay. I've heard their voice before, that's why. But I can't. Actually, no, Arthur wasn't in that list either.
生前からほぼ人間をやめてるとはよく言われていたけど、さすがに四大精霊たちみたいに実体を保って1000年は難しかったんだ。
あなたは
そうだとも。我が愛し子コリブス。それと、竜の花嫁。俺の名はアーテイル。この国を起こした最初の王様さ。
お目にかかれて光栄です。
We're gonna be here all damn day. I'm okay with that. Because we gotta find a list, too.
聞いてください。僕た
Okay, I want to skip. Nothing's been resolved. Let's get adult Calivis. Here we go. Here we go. Because we need to hear adult Calivis.
無事に力が解放されたようだね。それだけの強い意志を持ちながら、小さな体に収まっている必要はないだろう。
じゃあ、これが元々の。
It works.
大丈夫。むしろ体が軽いし、全身に魔力が溢れてる。
It is what I expected for him, yeah.
今ならこれまでできなかったこともできそうな気がする。
Because it still has a little bit of a softness to it, you know what I mean?
喜ぶのはまだ早いよ。これはあくまで出発点に過ぎない。魔物を封じることが最善の解決策。ああ、俺たちが封印を選んだのは、それ以外の可能性を信じることができなかったから。
God, I just want to listen to him talk for like an hour. Not gonna lie, but oh, here we go. Gotta listen to Raggies a little.
何？マスタードラゴンが人間をつがいにしたというのか？にわかには信じられんな。まさか今代のマスタードラゴンは魔物を封じる使命を捨てたのか？
I'm not sure. Again, I think my brain wants to be like, I recognize this, but I don't think I do, but I'm not sure. Again, there's certain, like, the way you say certain words, maybe, but... I kind of want to see Raggies in, like, human form.
僕からもお願いします。大事な友を救うためにも。
友か。ならば一つ尋ねよう。アーテイルの子孫に竜の花嫁よ。お前たちは結晶を手にして、一体何をするつもりだ？
This is a really great voice for him, though. It works. You're like, oh, it's slightly intimidating. Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't mean to skip by accident, but that's okay.
その通りだ。我々には封印をする以外に、全く手がなかったわけではない。
Okay, hold on. Alright. I could go on forever. We could watch the rest of that scene, skip through where I kind of want to skip through where everybody yells at Bilio. Alright, fuck it, we're gonna do it. I want to see where everyone's yelling at him. I just want to see like the intensity that they have when they're like, God damn it! Like, you know?
みんな、なんでこんなところに。
We're going over.
君を止めるために決まってるでしょ。
もうすぐ、コリブスたちも合流する。
あいつらまで。いや、でもそれなら、パシューに行く手間が省けるな。
I really expected a little more intensity from
危
them
険
right
は
now.
少しでも防げた方がいい。全員が集まったら、すぐに封印を。
バカが。何を一人で悲劇のヒーローぶってるんだ。
He's so calm! I wanted him to be like, what the fuck? I expected way more intensity, and they're just like, yeah, we're gonna stop you, stupid. Yeah, don't be dumb. Like, I kinda like it though.
別に俺は、
一人で勝手にいなくなって、世界を駆けずり回って、限界を超えてまで魔物を取り込んで。
Sephora is so calm while he's berating someone, and it's impressive. I like
あ
it.
げく、こっちの言い分も聞かずに封印しろっていうのか。
Like, I feel like that's way worse than like, God damn it, shut up, Lizard Brain. He's like, you know what, Lizard Brain, shut up. And you're like, oh, okay.
自分勝手も大概にしろ。
そうだよ、ビリオ。僕たちはそんな結末望んでない。僕はいつも迷わず行動できる君のことを。だけど今回ばっかりは、僕も君に対して怒ってるよ。君は僕たちを助けてくれたのに。
アスハリア。
ビリオは、自分にかけられた鎖を断ち切ってくれた。自分の力じゃどうにもならなかった。強い鎖をほどき。だが、誰よりも自由を持たないのは、その姿は、本当に。
いいよ。
あなたはいい子よ、ビリオ。かわいそうになるくらいね。だけどね。世界のために全てを捨てるなんて、おバカさんのすること。
I like Ginia when he's not being over dramatic, because like sometimes he's being over dramatic and it's a little higher pitch, but like when he's like this, like listen here, and he's got the calm. There's like a deeper tone to his voice when he's like just speaking normally like this, and I kind of like it when he's not like being over dramatic for funsies.
何もかも頑張ればいいってわけじゃないわ。心から望む未来のために頑張るのが本当の努力なんじゃないかしら。
シーニアまで。
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's. We gotta find where in the world. Wait. Was chapter 5? Where do we go? I'm just gonna open a guide because I closed my. Okay, actually. No, Vilio chapter 5. Well, Vilio chapter 5 maybe. We're in Arthur, right?
子供ではない。コリブス王子は、
Oh my
御
god.
年17歳だ。
I'm sorry, what? What just happened? Okay, we heard a less through the chalice. And now I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was not expecting. I mean, okay. When we heard him through the chalice, I was like, yeah, okay. This is like so different.
子供ではない。コリブス王子は、御年17歳だ。
I'm sorry, sir, what? Okay. Oh. If I didn't want to route with a less before, I do now, Jesus.
つまり王子様の体が。
そうだ。コリブスの体は、未だ心凍らせた7歳当時のまま。
Calmer voice for Begonia than I expected.
医師の話では、長年自分を縛り続けたことによる魔力の消耗。
I mean, I expected the deepness, but he's very, like, down here, as opposed to, like, I am the king, like, being very, like, more boisterous, I guess? He's very much down here. Oh, and very, like...
そして何より、コリブス自身が成長を望んでいないのが原因らしい。
ごめんな、自分でも。
Poor child. Okay, no, more or less. Less everyone else, more or less.
事情。
その件、故にこれ。
それを聞いて安心。
ザフォラ
I
の願い。
love all of you, but I need more or less to
遠慮することは
ない。
ない。君たちはもうすでに役目を終えた。ここからは、こちらの問題だからな。
Like, I obviously forgot Minagishi's voice, and I don't know if he did the same one, but like, Jesus. We heard him through the chalice, and I was like, okay. But then it's just so much more imposing and deeper when you get to this. Oh my. That was it? Okay, we need to, what were some of the... We need more Aleste, goddammit. There's not near... I didn't have any scenes saved, and I don't know where there are any. I know there's one later where, like, Ginny and Aleste show up drunk. But I don't remember which chapter, if that was in... this? You know what I mean? If this was in Vilio's route? Because I feel like we did it recently. But yeah, we don't get a lot of it. Aleste is very short. No, because now we're piecing out already. Huh.
あ、そうだ。さっき成長のために何するかって話してたけど。
That makes me so sad because I don't know where else to go for. I don't know where we have other saves where there was more Aleste. That's kind of disappointing. It's got to be in chapter 5 because, to be fair, that's where we go back and then we decide. Let's see. Common route. Okay, let's go back here. This is a different chapter 5 save. Like that! Okay! He's a little over dramatic and he's getting this high pitched voice, but then when he's being normal, it's fine. Like, it's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, no, stop! Gotta go back. We got some Aleste here. Good. Okay. Yes, okay, here we go. I was trying to stop it, but it wouldn't, Here we go.
待たせたな、諸君。
I love it. I love him so much.
あーちゃん遅いわよ。
They're so drastically different. I mean, you know they were drastically different in their personalities, but even their voices is like, everything about you is opposite. I'm also going to need a buddy cop movie with the two of you, because I know you're besties, so I'm going to need to see that. Like the whole roommate situation. Roommates. And then like the buddy cop with Zephora and Vilio, because like, Jesus.
何を言う？時間ぴったりだ。
I love him so much.
さて、本当はこのまま王子のご様子について話をしようと思っていたんだが。
I mean, when he came through the chalice, I was like, yeah, okay, and this is something else. I love it. But it's something else. I wasn't prepared.
時間がないので、今回は割愛する。
I wasn't prepared.
これからのことだが、ひとまずジーニアは、もろもろの報告のため城へ来い。
It's kind of like Pashalia. I wasn't prepared, and every time Pashalia talks, I'm like, I'm still not prepared, even though I know what to expect.
了解。あ、俺も用事あるから、一緒に行くな。
ああ、わかった。他の面々はリーベルへ向かってくれ。人数分の予約を済ませてある。私とジーニアは明日合流予定だ。それまで、まずは旅の疲れを癒しておいてくれ。最後の公演に向けて、万全な状態にしておいてもらわなければならないからな。
I can't get over this!
では。
それじゃ、明日ね。
Okay! Alright, okay. So let's go to options. We're gonna go to the sound, we're gonna go to characters.
本当か？やったー！他にあと3人いるんだけど、大丈夫か？
Okay, that was the village. Oh, I mean, we already heard them all, but we'll go through everybody.
全部ジーニアに任せとくよりはマシかもな。
Yeah, that's got the salt in it, I expect.
今の会話で王子って単語、一体何回出てきたのかな。
I can't get
100まで
over
は
it!
数えてたんだけど。
I still can't get over Pashalia! I can't!
あの人数分の食材をあなた一人が運ぶのは無理があるのではないか？
ラリーダ。本当の名前はラリーダだ。
I like how they have him as Relita and not Rady. So you only hear that voice. I wish they kind of had both. You know what I mean? But
わかったわ。今日はそこに泊まってちょうだい。夕食は私も一緒にその店で取るから。
せっかくみんながのんびりしてたのに、僕が来たせいで気を使わせちゃってる。
That's true. I forgot about Leon. Oh well, we'll hear him here.
より大切な何かを守るために、
I totally
他のものを
forgot
犠
about him.
牲にする選択をしなければならないこともある。
Period.
本当は気になってるんだろ。
That's all she says?
本当は気になってるんだろ。
Okay, well, I guess we could have found a scene with her. We probably could have found one in the very beginning with Spiria and Leon, but we're over time, so.
あ、わかった。デートのお誘いでしょう。もう、そうならそう言ってくれたらいいのに。
Yep. Yeah. No, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect for him, huh? We heard Vagonia.
昨日のショーも大変楽しませてもらったよ。
That is a little more like, a little more of the passion that I was exposed to when we first heard him, and he was like way down low, but maybe he was just sad.
我々にとっては当たり前の現象だが。
Okay, wait! That was absolutely a less when he's freaking out about the prince, because we forgot about that. Like, there's gonna be the times where he's, oh my god, I'm talking about the prince, and he's getting all like fucking fangirl. This is probably what he sounds like.
我々にとっては当たり前の現象だが。
Oh, Balto.
遠いところご足労をかけました。何分、仕事が忙しく、屋敷を離れられないもので。
Okay. I think that's about the only time I feel like the voice doesn't work for me. And it's not because the voice is bad, I like it, but I'm putting it with Balto and I'm like, I'm not matching them in my head. And I don't hate it, don't get me wrong, I'm not like, oh my god, I hate it. But it's just like, I don't see Balto when I hear this voice.
遠いところご足労をかけました。何分、仕事が忙しく、屋敷を離れられないもので。
You know what I mean? Like it, weird.
我が名はレーベ。オリエンスの礎にして守護する者。
Okay, Abby.
ここにイーヨンがいるって聞いて挨拶に来たんだよ。
That's what I expected, yeah, okay.
私も一緒。強い人たちに囲まれて、ただ言われるままのことをするだけ。
Okay, yeah, for Luna that works. Balto, I think, is the only voice that doesn't so far work for me. And I guess it's more like, because like it's a good voice, but it's like, I can't fit it with Balto. You know what I mean? Like, huh. Anyway, our mom.
そう。その川の水にも、暖炉の火にも、土の中にも、精霊さんが住んでるの。
Okay. I expected her to be a little more peppy than necessarily like having the more, that's a more on the sexy side of like, okay. Alright.
だから、大きくなっても、感謝の心を忘れちゃいけないよ。
Alright. It's not what I expected for our parents. I'm not complaining about it, but it's like, I'm like, okay. Balto is the one that I can't place. Again, it's not bad, it's just, wait, what? I mean, Pashalia is like, wait, what? But that's in a good way. You're like, oh my god, keep talking, sir. And then fucking Alessia, you're like, dude, that's, whoa, holy shit. Balto is like, it's not, the math isn't mathing for me on that one. But it's not like Tyrell from... Even if Tempest, where you're like, no, fuck you, no, that was the worst. Why would you do that? It's like, it's just I'm not placing it, but.
ピロです。君のお名前を聞いてもいいですか?
Absolutely what I expected from our squirrel friend. Okay, Vita.
私はルースに住む水の上級精霊。
Okay, yeah, okay. And then we just have others, so unfortunately, yeah. So, anyway, that was that. Let's crank down the volume just a little bit. Because it's blasting in my ear. It's probably blasting in yours, that might be. Where was I going? I think we have to go back to our title. So we are... extras, our gallery. What we didn't do is we didn't go through our others. So we'll flip through everything with everybody. Oh, look at our everybody's. And just our Ginia. We didn't get a Ginia route, which is just rude. There might be different versions of these, but like, I'm not flipping through all of them. We should have had a Ginia route! Aw, us hugging our parents. Livis and the sword. I was gonna say his sword, but then I was like, just say the, otherwise it comes out wrong. You're welcome. Those are technically Vilio, or little chibi guys. Oh, that one's so cute! Thank you for... Shh, don't look at that one. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, there's Leon! Hey! I'm going through these kind of fast because we're over time, so, you know. Hey, baby. He's fine as shit. Arthur is just... Oh! Celeste! Oh, alright, Vita. I like that they gave us so many CGs, especially even for, like, other characters and stuff like that. I feel like we have a lot... Oh my god! I forgot about this one. Sir! You can't do that to me. I mean, and then we have, like... Okay, we're back to that one. And then we have our chibis. Aww! That one I saw we had multiple versions, but... I'm sure we have multiple versions on some of these. I'm not going to go through all the versions. It's fine. We saw them all in the game. But, again, and it's like they have the little chibis, which they sprinkle in, which is nice. Because, like, oh, okay, that's cute. But you're not thinking, like, that's extra CGs, too. Like, if they didn't... I mean, in a normal game, they don't do chibi CGs, obviously. And you wouldn't notice. Brady with the glasses on. You wouldn't notice if they didn't have them, you know what I mean? You still get a lot of CGs for each character. But then this one, you also get the 2 pages of CGs, random background characters, or like sometimes the Vilio as a dragon, they didn't count. And then you get the chibis on top of it. Like, that's just really cool. Vilio and Olivas in the background. You know what I mean? Like, so I like the fact they did a lot of work with the CGs. And I feel like you get the extra ones. Whoops. Because the mini CGs, the chibi ones, are basically, like, completely different, so. There you go! Thanks for playing. I had fun. This is up there. It's, like, I think it's my favorite game now. It might top Code Realize. Code Realize, I think, might only eke out over it just for the nostalgia boner that I have for it, because it was, like... Okay, Amnesia Memories was technically the first Otome game we really played, but, like, big budget, not indie game, you know what I mean? But Code Realize was really the one, I feel like we played that was like the second game maybe, but it was the one that just kind of set the standard for me. Like, I played Amnesia and we had fun, don't get me wrong, but Code Realize was I love this game, everything about it, steampunk London, and this is great, and like, really kind of set my Otome game boner, I guess. You know what I mean? It was like, this is what I get excited for. So... And we've had a ton of other games that we play that I'm like, I love this game. It's right up there. You know what I mean? I love Pio Fiore. I love that one so much. Like, there's a bunch of other ones that we've played that I really like, and there's ones that we have a lot of fun doing, but after the fact, I'm like, I forget that they exist, or I would never pick them up again. You know what I mean? I know that, like, Color X Malice, we had fun playing at the time, but it's one of those, like, I got so tired of my justice, that I was like, God, I love some of the characters, but it's one of those, yeah, I don't ever want to play it again. I don't have it where, like, if I'm out somewhere and I have my Switch with me, like, if I travel and I want to pop in a game, I'm going to pop in one of those. I'm going to pop in Code Realize and play. I think this is the one that will probably permanently be in my Switch if my Switch wasn't being used constantly for playing games. This is now I will always play this for no fucking reason other than because I can. Like, this is up there, and I think for favorite game, it may have taken Code Realize's place. You know, I'll put them on the same tier, you know, but I think this might squeak out a little over it because I love this one. I love everything about it. Okay, except for Vilio's normal ending. That was a bad ending. How dare you do that to me? But everything about this is just, I love it. I love it so much. I'm so happy we played it. I'm sad it's over. Like, to be honest, like, I'm happy because, like, yay, we finished it! We got to see everything and the voice acting, and now it's over. And it's going to be a little while before we start our next game. And also, I know our next game is going to be a bummer compared to this one. So it's going to be drastically different. If you're watching this like a year later or whatever, because I know people watch them in different orders, so whatever. This does not pertain to you because, you know, if you're binge watching it at a later date, But for those of you who do watch this relatively when it comes up, our next game, we are playing Shu no Verche. I've wanted to play that since it was being released. We have it. This is the perfect time we're going to play it, despite the fact that, like, normally I put up a vote, but we're playing it. I'm already prepared to be devastated, and I probably regret my decision by playing it. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go, because I know it's dark, and I don't think there's really any happy endings. I think even the happy endings are going to be like this, where Vilio's normal ending. That's not normal. That's sad. You're going to tell me the good endings are all... I don't think there are good endings. I think they're all awful. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. And I'm kind of almost regretting the fact that that didn't come out before this, where we played that and this would have been the perfect palate cleanser and be like, okay, finally a happy game. So I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, I might need therapy after that game from what I understand. I don't know, but I really do wish we could have flipped the order of them, to be fair. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna miss this. God, look at Sephora in those glasses. I am so glad for this N fucking CG they put him in those glasses. Like, look at that shit. We just leave it like this. My two besties over here, my two best boys. I'm not gonna lie. I think Relita and Sephora are my favorites. But I do love Aion and Pashali and Vilio. And Jinia! And Aleste and Leon. I mean, this was the perfect game for, like... perfect man harem game. I love our found family. I love my little man harem. And I love our side pieces. Like, that I think might be why it squeaks out on top. Like, you just had the perfect cast of characters and look at my man harem. It's grown exponentially. But anyway, I hope you've had fun. I have had a great time. I'm gonna miss this greatly. But I will see you guys around in other things. So remember to give the video a big thumbs up. And subscribe to see more.